So now we come to the most awaited part of the quiz. So we had top 45 teams registering with us for the postgraduate round. So 90 students had appeared for the proctored round. And out of those 45 teams, we have shortlisted top 24 teams. We are very thankful to all the faculty members who are here to support their students. So thank you very much. And today, the announcement of the top 24 institutes who will qualify for the stage rounds will be announced by few of the faculty members. We've just handpicked randomly. We could not take everybody's name, but anyway, you all are a part of it. So I would request Dr. Tania Ghosh from Shri Shikshayatan College, Kolkata, to please come up on stage. We have with us even Professor Trisha from the Kejriwal Institute of Management, Ranchi. Dr. Debasri Banerjee from Naba Baliganj Mahavidyalaya. And Professor Deepa Saha Sarkar, Future Institute of Engineering Management. So what we would do is that we would request each one of them to announce 6 names each.
Good morning, everyone. It's a privilege to announce all, and first of all, I congratulate all the participants because you all are winners. All the sirs have said that. So the first winner is, I'm going according to the rank. The first one is Indian Institute of Management, Bodh Gaya. Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. Then Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna. Xavier Business School, St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. Department of Business Administration, University of Kalyani. And Bengal Institute of Business Studies. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. The next set is International School of Management, Patna, Shruti Academy of Management and Technology, then IMI Bhubaneswar, Xavier Institute of Social Service, Ranchi, ICFI Business School, Kolkata, and St. Xavier's College, Kolkata.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to the young achievers. The next names are Sister Nivedita University, Centurion University of Technology and Management, Globson Business School, BSc Institute, Army Institute of Management, Kolkata, and National Institute of Technology, Durgapur. Congratulations to all of you.
A very warm morning to all the dignitaries, professors, and dear students. The other 6 names are, the final 6 names are Arka Jain University, the University of Calcutta, the Commerce Department, Naba Baliganj Mahavidyalaya, Ellen Mishra Institute of Economic Development and Social Change, Patna, J.D. Birla Institute, and the final name is Indian Institute of Technology, Dhanbad. Congratulations to everyone.
Kemon acho Kolkata? Khub bhalo. Good morning and welcome to the postgraduate cohort. We are here for the Eastern Regional Round of the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025, India's largest quiz of its kind, brought to you by the National Institute of Securities Markets, which, as you all know, is a capacity building initiative by the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, our apex regulator, as we call them. Yesterday, we had a really exciting round of proctored as well as semi-final matches, and we have 10 undergraduate teams who are ready to go to the National Grand Finale to be held at the Navi Mumbai campus of the NISM sometime in November. What we are here today is to find 10 postgraduate teams from the Eastern region to join these in November in the National Grand Finale. You've been here since morning, you went through a proctored round, and we have the results which were announced for you. You must be wondering, out of the 24 teams that qualified, how did we select 6 teams for the first semi-final, 6 teams for the second, third, and fourth? So ideally, we want to ensure that there is a fair spread of competition And what we have done is we took ranks 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21 in the first semi-final. So throughout all 24, the fairest spread of the first 6. And similarly 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22 in the second. 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23 in the third. And last but certainly not the least, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24 in the fourth semi-final. There is no rationale, or there is no partiality, or there is no advantage or disadvantage to being in one or the other semi-final. As you will see when the rules come up and when the questions come up, what we have tried to do is ensure the fairest spread of questions throughout all 4 semi-finals. Of course, as we saw yesterday, some will be easy, some will be difficult. This level will definitely be a little better, a little tougher than the undergraduate cohort. But judging from the kind of answers that you've given in the proctored round, I expect it will not be too tough for all these Eastern champions. So without further ado, let's kick off today's proceedings on stage by calling the first 6 teams up here. My name is Meghasham Shirodkar, Sham for short. I will be your quizmaster, judge, jury, executioner, friend, philosopher, guide, call it what you want. And we will take you through the first half of the day. There'll be a lunch break and then the third and the fourth semi-finals in the second half. All right? I will call out the teams who are there for the first semi-final. I would like all of you to welcome them up on stage with a huge round of applause as they walk up. We'll have a short round of introductions and then we will go into the questions. All right? So are you ready, Kolkata? All right. That's what you want to hear. Walking up first, they will be at table A. Team A for today will be Indian Institute of Management, Bodh Gaya. Round of applause for them. Your team A. IIM Bodh Gaya, by the way, already have 1 foot in the national finale because their juniors have already qualified yesterday. Let's see if the seniors follow suit. Wish you all the best. Team B will be the Department of Business Administration, University of Kalyani, Kolkata. Round of applause for the boys. Thank you. To my immediate right, as Team C in the first semi-final, will be IMI Bhubaneswar from Odisha. Round of applause for them. And also the first lady on stage today. Round of applause for her. Big round of applause. Yesterday we had a fair representation of ladies on stage and many of them went on to win as well. Let's hope the trend continues because, as they all say, Women's Day shouldn't always be celebrated only on 8th of March and Rakhi and stuff like that. It should be a part of our everyday lives and a part of every quiz as well. Welcome Team C. Thank you for that. Ladies in the house. To my immediate left, as Team D, we have Sister Nivedita University from Kolkata. Round of applause for them. Please come from the right because the steps are on only one side of the stage. To their left, as Team E, we have the Army Institute of Management, Kolkata. Round of applause for them. Three ladies on stage already. That's the third lady walking up. Let's keep the applause going. It'll get you warmed up. Welcome, your Team E. And last but certainly not the least, to my far left as Team F, Naba Baliganj Mahavidyalaya, Kolkata. Round of applause for them. I think Nababaliganj Mahavidyalaya also has a team in the national finale yesterday, right? Great. Your team F. Thank you. Kolkata, these are your first 6 semi-finalist teams. So let's welcome them to the stage once again with a big round of applause. Welcome all of you and all the very best. As always, we will begin with a quick round of introductions from each of the team members. Short and sweet, your name and what drives you, what your passion is in 1 or 2 sentences, because they deserve their moment in the spotlight and we deserve to know what drives people who excel on stage. Beginning with team A, 1 and 2, please go ahead. Your name and what's your passion, what drives you, what brought you here?
Hello. Hi, my name is Yash Parik, and what drives me is my continuous quest for learning and expounding my horizon of learning. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. And your partner?
Hi, I am Pratyus. I am from Odisha, and I love the fundamental research of a company, and that is a driver for me.
Lovely. Welcome to the quiz. Team B, your introduction.
Hello, good morning everyone. I am Pritam Chakraborty, Representative Department of Business Administration, University of Kolkata. What drives me into finance is, as my father is a businessman, so I always wanted to learn about finance and how to grow the business. That drives me into finance.
Nice. So family business, good. That is what has brought you here, your drive to excel in finance. And your partner?
Good morning everyone. My name is Surajit Pahari. I am from Ghatal, and now I am really thankful to represent my institute, that is the Business Administration Department of University of Kolkata. And my passion, that is my father is a businessman.
Okay.
So it drives in my interest in finance. So
nice. Welcome to the quiz. Round of applause for them. Team C.
Hello everyone, I am Amruta. I am my Bhubaneswar. So my passion is my father is also in the business, so finance matters a lot. So I want to help him in that. So it drives me the most.
Welcome to the quiz. And your partner?
Hello everyone. Good morning. I'm Abdul Ali Pipawala and I'm from Udaipur, Rajasthan. So what drives me is to create a business, like a startup and all, and how the finance drives the business.
Lovely. Welcome to the quiz. Abdul, if I'm not mistaken, you're Bohri, right?
Yes, sir.
My wife is Bohri as well. 5 points to Team C. No, not really. Passing to Team D. Your introduction, please.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rahul Das from Sister Nivedita University. My passion is investing and finance.
Welcome to the quiz. And your partner?
Good morning, everyone. I am Shupriti Chakraborty from Sister Nivedita University, and something that drives me is learning new things and gaining experience from each and every opportunity I'm getting in my life.
Lovely. Welcome to the quiz and wish you all the best, Team D. On your left, Team E.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ankit Rai from Army Institute of Management. Well, what's drives me is how different and curious the finance domain is, how widespread at the same time, how significant it is. That's what drives me crazy.
Thank you. Welcome to the quiz. And your partner?
Good morning. My name is Sunita Ghosh and I am from Army Institute of Management, Kolkata. And what my drives me is to learn something new every day, to gain knowledge and explore new things.
Thank you. I think that is something which all of us should live by. Not last but not the least, Team F.
Good morning. I am Manav Jain from Nababaliganj Mahavidyalaya, and what drives me is to enhance my financial knowledge as I'm into professional line of CA as well.
Lovely. A budding CA in our midst. And your partner?
Good morning, everyone. Myself Abhishek Kumar Pandey, and I am CA finalist. And what brought me here is I am engaged in stock market, and in the field of finance.
Lovely. Wish you all the very best for these finals as well as for your CA finals as well. your 12 finalists in the semi-final today. Before we begin, I will run you through the rules. And of course, as the great futurist Alvin Toffler once said, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be people who cannot read or write, but there'll be people who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. I think that is a credo which came through all of these semi-finalists and their introductions, and it is something that drives every quiz that we do here in the NFLQ 2025 as well. Quickly, let's take all teams through the rules. Everybody else who's in the audience and who's bound to come up here at some stage or the other, go through the rules as well. I will, of course, run you through them in your semi-final, but it always helps to revise. These are your rules. 5 rounds, 42 questions. 42 is a nice number, as Douglas Adams calls it, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So 42 questions spread across 5 rounds. I'll explain the rules for each round to the teams and to the audience before we begin. There will be scores announced at the end of each round, and right at the very end, when there are just 3 questions to go in this semi-final, we will try and give you an update on the scores as well. So in case you want to play conservatively or you're behind and you want to go wild in power play, we will leave that to you with a score update with 3 questions to go. Remember, from each semi-final, the top 2 ranks, the winner and the first runner-up, they go through to the national finale in the beautiful NISM campus in Navi Mumbai automatically. That will give us 8 finalists. We want 10 from each region. So how do we select the next 2, 9 and 10? Well, from the 16 teams who do not place first or second across these 4 semi-finals, we will look at the top 2 scores overall. What happens if there is a tie amongst those 2 or 3 scores? Then we look at their scores in the proctored round, which was in the morning. If that also does not resolve the tie, we look at the time they took to solve the proctored round. Usually, these parameters, these filters are enough to arrive at a clear tiebreaker. In case they are not, we will send the tied teams outside. Whoever comes back with the first plate of puchka goes through. Not really. We'll have a tiebreaker, of course. But usually, these 3 filters are enough to solve any ties that we may encounter. Teams all okay with the rules? Audience, the one rule that you find most important is the one right at the bottom. Audience questions will be there after every round. And we will have audience prizes, which are chocolates for those as well. Plus, other than the multiple choice questions, any question which all the 6 teams cannot answer will come to you. Put up a hand, let me get you a mic, answer with your name, college and the correct answer, we give you a chocolate. If somebody shouts out the answer in an audience question, nobody gets chocolates, 1 more for me to take home, assuming Indigo allows me to fly with them. But yes, more importantly, when a question is live on stage, please don't shout out the answer and even don't discuss or murmur the answer, because when you don't know an answer, your ears are unnaturally sharp, and that is what is working for these teams as well. So I don't want you to either guide or misguide them. So let's keep it to a minimum when the question is on. Audience question, of course, put up a hand and you can give me the answer when I get a mic to you. All good? Round 1 here in today's first semi-final. Rules are these. Simplest of the rounds, 10 questions for each correct answer. All 12 questions are multiple choice questions. 20 seconds thinking time. 1 out of the 4 will be correct, hopefully, assuming I haven't typed something wrong. And the questions do not pass. You give me a correct answer, I give you 10 points. You give me an incorrect answer, there are no negatives. I just move on to the next question, which is to the next team. So assuming everything goes right, each team should finish with 20 points by the end of this round. Right? Let's see how they do. Audience, please don't say A, D, C or the answer when you see the question. They'll be easy because we want to start off on a gradually increasing level of difficulty. Teams, please make sure that you don't just give me the alphabet. Say the answer is A, Reserve Bank of India. The answer is B, State Bank of India, whatever it is, right? So give me the full answer, especially because B and D are typically tricky. I might hear B when you said D and the correct answer is in fact D. So give me the full answer as much as possible. Cool? We will begin with team A and go clockwise. Team A, Your question to kick off today's semi-finals here in Kolkata, here it comes. Which committee recommended banking reforms in 1991? And you will have 4 options. Is it the Raghuram Rajan Committee? Is it the Urjit Patel Committee? Is it the Bimal Jalan Committee? Or is it the M. Narasimham Committee? Team A.
D. M. Narasimham.
Will fetch you 10 points. This is the M. Narasimham Committee. Round of applause, please. It actually laid the foundations of India's entire banking system as we see today, post the 1991 liberalization, which Dr. Manmohan Singh kicked off in the Indian market, right? So all that we see that is good in banking today, it all started from these Narasimham Committee reforms. 10 points to Team A, good start. Team B, here's your question. What is the market mechanism called that halts trading when a stock hits a predefined price limit, either up or down, to prevent extreme volatility in that stock? And these are your options. Is it circuit future? Is it circuit option? Is it a circuit swap? Or is it a circuit filter? Team B. Roughly 20 seconds, and then we ask them for an answer.
B, circuit option.
B, circuit option. What do you think, audience? Let's see the answer. It is not circuit option, it's a circuit filter. We are talking about filters 5 minutes back for the teams to go into the semi-finals and finals. So no points to Team B, but no negatives as well. Team C, here's your question. What does mark to market, or MTM as we call it, mean in trading? All right, these are your options. Is it daily profit and loss calculation? Is it a tax levied on stock transactions? Is it a process of issuing new shares? Or is it a long-term investment strategy? Team C.
Option A, daily profit loss calculation.
Let's take a look. 10 points to Team C. Daily profit loss calculation. So you don't just sit on your gains or losses and think that everything is hunky-dory. You do a daily calculation, and that's called mark to market. 10 points to Team C. Next question to Team D. One of my favorite questions in the multiple choice. What is the last name of the person whose name features in the title of the book called Poor Charlie's Almanac? All right, audience, when I come to the audience question, remind me to ask you a question related to almanac. Okay, if you forget, no audience questions for you. All right, Team D, your options. Is it Buffett? Is it Munger? Is it Icahn? Or is it Drucker? Team D. No negatives? Take a guess if you don't know.
Option D.
And which is what name?
Drucker.
Drucker. Drucker, the most famous Drucker we know is what first name? Peter, not Charlie. No points. This is Charlie Munger, who is Warren Buffett's longtime associate and friend, and now who heads Berkshire Hathaway. This is Poor Charlie's Almanac is related to Charlie Munger's life and his experiences. No worries, you have another question to go in the next round. But for now, the next question is for Team E. What is the legal term for a will maker? A person who drafts or makes a will. And these are your options. Is it A, executor? Is it B, testator? Is it C, beneficiary? Or is it D, trustee? Team E. Audience, I can hear you, and that's not a good thing.
Option A, executor.
What do you feel? Okay, somebody says yes. Let's see what it is. It is B, testator. Not executing a will, making a will. And since we talked about women power and the importance that we should attach to 50% of our population every single day, when a woman is making a will, she is called a testatrix, not a testator. It's a male term, testator. The female equivalent is testatrix. So no points to you as well, but no negatives, which is a good thing. The last question in this first cycle, the sixth question to Team F. In health insurance, which of these is the grace period for payment of premium after the due date? So once you are due to pay a premium, but you forget, after that you get something called a grace period, within which if you pay the premium, the policy doesn't lapse, it continues as if you haven't missed the premium at all. What is this grace period? Is it 30 days? Is it 45 days? Is it 60 days? Or is it 90 days? Team F.
Option B, 45.
Option B, 45 days. Insurance experts in the house, do you feel they should get points? Why? Because it is 30 days, not 45. Roughly a month, but 30 days is a specific period. So no points to Team F as well. We will move back to Team A with the 7th question of the MCQs. Which of these bodies, and there will be 4 options, issues the sovereign gold bonds? Is it SEBI? Is it commercial banks? Is it the Reserve Bank of India? Or is it non-banking financial companies, NBFCs? Team A.
It's C, RBI.
C, RBI will fetch you 10 points. 10 points to Team A. And the next question will be to Team B. What does the FIMDA, FIMMDA, regulate in India? And there will be options. Is it equity markets? Is it foreign exchange markets? Is it money markets? Or is it commodity markets? Team B.
Option B, Forex markets.
Option B, Forex markets is incorrect. No points to you. Money markets. It stands for, that F is not foreign. It stands for Fixed Income Money Market and Derivatives Association of India. So no points to Team B. The next question goes to Team C. Which of these 4 phrases that you will see on the next slide best describes what we call a grey market? Usually in mobiles, grey market is बिना receipt के आपको थोड़ा सस्ता मिलता है. But no, we want to know what is the grey market in the financial markets. Is it bribing regulatory officers? Very bad. Please don't even think about it. Is it IPO unofficial trading? Is it the stock exchange itself? Or is it commodities trading? Team C.
Option B, IPO unofficial trading.
Will fetch you 10 points. Round of applause for Team C. The unofficial trading that happens before and during the IPO is called the grey market, and where IPOs are traded before they list, which means that you come to know what is the demand supply and what could be the listing price, which is one of the very important things that an investor considers, and the market also looks at whenever an IPO hits the market. Very nice, Team C. Moving across to Team D, the last 3 of our MCQs. Here's your question. RBI's platform Retail Direct allows its users to buy which of the 4 financial instruments that you will see on this screen? Is it stock investments? Is it direct government securities buying, GSECs? Is it foreign exchange trading? Or is it D, mutual fund investing? Roughly 20 seconds.
Option B, direct GSEC buying.
Direct GSEC buying will fetch you 10 points. Round of applause for them. I think you opened your account, right? You had missed the first one. Very, very nice. Team E, let's see if we can keep those 10 points going. General question. What is SEBI's role in the debt markets? Okay, careful. Is it issuing bonds? Is it regulating corporate bonds? Is it setting RBI rates? Or is it managing foreign exchange? Team E. And remember, debt markets. Audience, I can hear you. MCQ is not for you. MCQ is for the teams.
It's option B, regulating corporate bonds.
Regulating corporate bonds will fetch you 10 points. Thank you very much. 10 points to you. You open your account as well. Team F, let's see if you can make it 4 in a row. 10 pointers. Last question of the MCQ. Here it comes. What does a hockey stick curve look like? All right. This is not the hockey sticks which are kept in Gurgaon cars for non-sporting reasons. Financial market hockey sticks. All right. I am one to talk. I've got a baseball bat in my car, which my wife keeps telling me about. All right. What does a hockey stick curve look like? Team F. Is it consistent growth? Is it decline and then growth? Is it slow first and then rapid growth, or is it a seasonal spike? Team F. And be slightly careful because this is an American terminology. This is not something that has come from India or Asia. That was me trying to give you a clue.
Can we make a guess?
Yes, of course, no negatives.
Option B, decline then growth.
Because a regular field hockey stick looks like this. That's why I gave you the clue that it's an American funda. Americans play ice hockey. The ice hockey stick looks like this. So it's slow and then rapid growth. And an ice hockey stick is flat at the bottom. It's not really curved, and then it really takes off. So no points, but no negatives as well. I was trying to make sure that you didn't get a googly by telling you it's an American terminology, but no worries. Early days in the quiz. Let's move on. End of round 1. What did I tell you to remind me about as a question? Almanac. Very, very nice. So while the scores are being totaled, we all know about Poor Charlie's Almanac, of course, because of this question and otherwise as well. Now, Poor Charlie's Almanac is something that is derived from a much older document. The title is taken from a much older document which was called Poor Something Almanac. It was called Poor Richard's Almanac. I want to know who wrote, which great figure from American history wrote Poor Richard's Almanac. American history. So this is 1700s, late 1700s, early 1800s. Yes, the lady in the green top. Let's get a mic to you. Do we have our mic guy ready? Can you get a mic to the lady who... Please put your hand up. Yes. Your name, your college name, and a chocolate, hopefully.
Good morning, everyone. This is Mopali Mukherjee from Indian Institute of Technology, Dhanbad. And the answer is Benjamin Franklin.
Chocolate, the first chocolate of the day. Very, very nice. Confident answer, and I hope you will be there in the semi-finals at some stage giving more such answers. But if the scores are ready, let's flash them. Okay, lovely. Two teams haven't scored, Team B and Team F, but that's fine. This was just a warm-up anyway. Two teams on 10, which is Sister Nivedita University, Kolkata, and Army Institute of Management, right next to each other, who got the 10 pointers in the second cycle of the MCQs. Leading at this stage with 20 points apiece, Indian Institute of Management, Bodh Gaya, and with them, IMI, Bhubaneswar. Round of applause for all teams. Let us go into round 2. Round 2 is images. All 6 questions will be passing in case the direct team does not answer. We will begin with A and we will cycle through to F. We will follow a system that is called infinite bounce passing. What does it mean? Each correct answer gets 15 points. No negatives if you get it wrong or you say pass. But please don't say pass, take a guess because there are no negatives anyway. What happens if one team, say team A, gives me an answer which is incorrect? I go to team B with the same 15 points. If they give me the right answer, you get plus 15. The next question goes to team C. Why do we do this? This is to make sure that no matter how strong any team is, they will never get more than one question in succession. Whenever a team gets points, the next question will go to the next team, right? Clear with that? What happens if by a rare mischance, all 6 teams do not answer the question? In that case, I go to you, put up a hand, give me the right answer, get a chocolate. The next question will go back to the same team from where I started. Now, in the highly unlikely scenario that this happens 2 times in succession, 2 chocolates for the audience, and the next question will go to the next team. We'll do it only twice in succession. The third question, if it passes along, it will go to the next team in order. All clear about the rules? Even during the round, if anyone feels a doubt, please put up a hand and ask. Transparency is not something that SEBI recommends just for the markets. It applies to every day and every question of this quiz as well, right? Team A, your question, audience, rule remains the same. Please don't shout out the answers and don't discuss them. Team A, your question, you will get roughly 30 seconds to think. If it passes, nobody gets time to think, you immediately pick up the mic and answer. Team A, your question. So this is of course the erstwhile Allahabad Bank. It is now merged. What do the three blue lines that you see in the logo of Allahabad Bank symbolize? Team A. Audience?
Is it Triveni Sangam?
Because the Triveni Sangam is in Allahabad. Beautiful answer. 15 points to Team A. We sometimes tend to think that everything that is government sector, everything that is PSUs is dry, dreary. There is no real thought input or innovation that goes into stuff. And then you chance upon logos like this, where because it was Bank of Allahabad headquartered there, now of course it's called something else, keeping with the trend of renaming stuff. But because there were three rivers, Ganga, Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati, the person who designed the logo must have been some government servant or an artist slogging along without credit. But he or she put in such a beautiful thought and put in the three blue lines for the three rivers. Beautiful answer, Team A, 15 points to them. And the next question will go to Team B. This is somebody who, in addition to other posts, also served as the Finance Minister of India once upon a time. Tell me his name, Team B. This is somebody who was always in the news when I was in college. Now when it comes up, people are like, "Kaun uncle hai ye?" Maybe they say that about me as well, but I try not to think of it too much. Team B. A very famous person, by the way. Famous in India for a couple of things which are controversial, but also a finance minister once. Yes. 30 seconds are up. Give me a guess. A name. No? Passing to Team C. Passes to D. No? When we were setting questions, my team was like, this is so easy. Yeah, like we are all 40 years old. No, the students are 20. Team E. No? What about F? Not taking a chance. A, you want to give me another Triveni Sangam kind of answer? No. So, audience, a chance for a chocolate. I will try and go to the students first. The lady in the blue top. Let's get a mic to you. It's coming from the back. Your name, college name, and this gentleman's name. Hopefully right. He was called the Raja of Mandi, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
My name is Maushmi Singh and I'm from Globson Business School, Kolkata. And the person in the image is VP Singh.
Vishwanath Pratap Singh. Chocolate for her. Very, very nice answer. He was also famous/infamous because he had a lot to do with the reservation policy that came into being. But yes, he was a finance minister of India at one point in time. Nobody got points and nobody answered as well. So the question goes back to you, Team B. This is Vishwanath Pratap Singh. This is not for you, this is for Team B. What is the name of this public sector insurance company? Team B. Incidentally, my dad and my mom both retired as lifetime employees of this company. So close to my heart. Team B. And not a trivial or unknown company by any chance, any stretch of the imagination. Team B. You have about 5 seconds more, 30 seconds time. Other teams, please hold your mic ready in case it passes. Team B. Pass. Surprising. Team C. Take a guess. There's a big clue right there staring you in the face. No? Passes to Team C. Audience, remind me to ask you a question about this for the audience question, okay? Not this question, of course. Team C. No? D. Passes to F. Not taking a guess. A. It was B's question, surprising. Let's go to a boy this time. The boy at the back in the black t-shirt and a pair of cool shades hanging on his shades, glasses, I can't make out from here. Maybe I need glasses. Okay, your name, college name and the answer.
Pranav, I am Kolkata, United India Insurance.
United India Insurance Company. Please give him a chocolate. This is United India. Audience, your responsibility if you want a chocolate, remind me to ask you a question about this when we come to the audience questions. Okay? Nobody gets points. This was the second time that question went around without being answered. So now we move on to team C. You got your chance with 2 directs. Team C, this silver coin issued by the Emperor Sher Shah Suri during the 5 years that he ruled, 1540 to 1545, weighed 178 grains, approximately 11.53 grams. What was this coin called? You can see 2 sides of the coin. It's not a random question for a very specific reason. What was it called? Team C. And this is one answer. Maybe you may not know it as the answer to this question, but you know this answer. All of us know this answer. It's perhaps the reason why all of us are here as well. Team C. It's not quiz, by the way. 10 seconds more. It's a silver coin and Sher Shah Suri. No? Last chance passes to team D.
Yes, Rupaya.
Will fetch you 15 points. Rupiah, rupee, rupaya will get points. Again, remind me to ask you a question on the rupaya during the audience questions. 15 points to team D. The next question will go to team E. This is the reason why. This is the first example of the rupaya, and then of course India's currency. In addition to us, Pakistan, Indonesia, Mauritius, Nepal, so many people have derivations of the rupaya as well. Team E, your question. This is of course the rupiah. Sher Shah Suri was the guy who introduced it. And team E, your question. Which payment app uses what you see on screen as one part of their logo? Team E. And if you can kind of make out what that stylized thing is, it will give you a big clue as to what app this could be. Team E.
Maybe Fast Pay?
Maybe Fast Pay. No, passes to Team F. But you kind of worked out what that thing was. Team F.
PayZapp.
PayZapp. No, that would typically begin with a different letter, right? Team A.
It's free charge.
Free charge will get you 15 points. 15 points to Team A. Very, very nice. That was an F, yes, but not Fast Pay. Free charge. The next question will go to Team B. This is the last question of the image round. And I hope you remember that I've told you to ask me 2 questions for the audience round. Team B. Which international bank's logo is this? Team B.
BNP Paribas.
BNP Paribas will fetch you 15 points. 15 points to Team B. Of course, very, very famous among sports fans because this is one logo which is plastered all over Roland Garros, the French Open. But yes, a huge financial company, and not just in banking, but in other financial sectors as well. 15 points to Team B. That brings us to the end of the image round. Before we move on, audience, what did I tell you to ask me about? United India, yes. So United India, whenever they went in for advertisements, typically print advertisements, they used a very nice tagline, which made use of how their name is, or how their name is used in short, like the way you saw in the logo also. And they said, with us, it is always blank, 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 which showed that for them, the customer, the insured person came first. What tagline did they use? Using the fact that their name is what you saw on screen. So they said, with us, it is always blank, blank, blank. What tagline did they use? Think of what you saw, United India. What is it in short? And yes, let's get a mic to you. We'll give you a mic.
Hello, sir. Myself, Surojit Maji. I am from Institute of Business Management and Research, Kolkata.
Okay.
The tagline is rest in assured.
No, not rest in assured. Using their, okay, let's go across to the white, the boy in the white t-shirt. With us, it is always blank, blank, blank. Using the fact that their name is something, right? Yeah. Your name, college name and answer.
Sir, myself Rohit Kumar Thakur and I'm from CMP Patna. It is with us, rest assured.
That is what he also said. Anybody has a different answer? No. I'll give you the answer. It says, with us, it is always, what is United India? It's UI. With us, it's always you before I, which means that the customer was more important than the company. UI, you before I. Nobody gets points. Do we have the score? Let's show you the scores. Oh, lovely. The first 50 of the quiz. Indian Institute of Management, Bodh Gaya with 50. Team B, Department of Biz Administration, University of Kalyani with 15. IMI Bhubaneswar with 20. Sister Nivedita University with 25. 10 points to Army Institute of Management, Kolkata. And Naba Baliganj Mahavidyalaya are yet to open their account, but we have got 3 more rounds to go. So it should be fairly easy for them to start scoring. So far so good. Let's go to round 3. Round 3 is where all the fun begins, because this is also where we start using the buzzers. Let me first go to my own. All right. 6 questions. All questions are on the buzzer. We will test the buzzers for all teams before we begin. These buzzers are calibrated to 1,000th of a second. So even if all 6 teams press the buzzer simultaneously, whoever is fastest by a fraction of a second, my set will show me that team's number first. Their team buzzer set will also light up. The other buzzers will also get registered on my set, and I will see them in the order of buzzing. If you are faster than 1,000th of a second, you are obviously Rajnikant, so you get points anyways. But within 1,000th of a second, we can make out who is first and who is not. What happens if you hit the buzzer? I say, okay, team C, give me an answer. You pick up the mic immediately and answer. If you get it right, you get 15 points. If you get it wrong, you get a minus 15. I see the next team in order. If, for example, it is team E, I say, team E, give me an answer immediately. You pick up the mic, you say the right answer, plus 10 for you. If you also go wrong, you get a minus 10. We go to the audience maybe, and we go with the chocolate distribution. Before we begin, let me tell you that this is a round in which typically a lot of high scores are done, because there are some long words, some short words. Typically, it is more a test of how fast you are to differentiate between the letters, because all the letters are there, they're just jumbled up, right? If there are 2 words, sometimes in the answer, they will be split up. First word's letters will be jumbled first, second word's letters will be jumbled second. All of them won't be mashed up together. If all the teams are ready, we'll do a buzzer check. Team A, B, C, D, E, and F. Brilliant. Wish you all the best. Audience, again, please stay quiet. You will get a chance to answer, because I remember at least 2 questions which I'm supposed to ask you. Fingers on your buzzers. First question, jumbled words coming up now. What goes out? Team 5, quickly.
Credit.
Will fetch you the first 15 of this round. 15 points to you. Buzzers are reset. Fingers on your buzzers. That's 15 points to team E. All right? Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. Come together right now. Team 3 buzz fastest. Pick up the mic. What's the word I'm looking for? Quickly.
Merge.
Into the mic.
Merger.
Merger will fetch you 15 points. 15 points to team C, and buzzers are reset. 3 teams buzzed, by the way, 3, 1, and 6. 3 was the fastest. Fingers on your buzzers again. Question number 3, here it comes. A company's earnings, team 3, quickly.
Revenue.
Revenue will get you 15. They are really hitting their stride now. 2 15 pointers in quick succession to team C. This is, of course, revenue. Buzzers are reset. Question number 4 on your screens now. We don't want this in an economy. Team 5, quickly.
Inflation.
Will fetch you a minus 15. Team 4 is next. Team D, quickly. Quickly. 3, 2.
Deflation.
Deflation will get you 10. Plus 10 to team D. Minus 15 to team E. Not inflation, there's a D there. This is deflation. And we have reset the buzzers. Question number 5. Fingers on your buzzers, all teams. Coming up now. to be able to turn into cash? 3. Liquidity. Liquidity will get them 15. 45 points so far. I'm keeping count. 15 points to team C. Liquidity it is, to be able to turn into cash. So most of the assets are, one of the factors on which we judge them is how liquid they are, right? Cash is of course most liquid. Gold, land, other stuff, not so much. They are in a very liquid state right now when it comes to points. Very, very nice. Let me reset the buzzer. Fingers on your buzzers. The last question in the jumbled words round is this. We need their money to set up a business. 6. Quickly. F. No time. Quickly. 3, 2, and 1. What's your answer? That's a minus 15 to team 6. Team 1 was next. Quickly. No, you buzzed, so no chance for you to get points. 3, 2, and 1. That's a minus 10 to team A as well. Let's go to the audience. Very simple. Yes, the boy in the blazer. Investor will fetch you a chocolate. Investor will fetch you a chocolate. Very, very nice. So you can't buzz and then think. I still gave you a little bit of time, but team A, you cannot take that time and more time and still not answer, right? I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to get the buzz in fast, but that is why the jumbled words are also very, very important. You got the negatives down. Team 6 got a minus 15. Team A got a minus 10, and we gave out a chocolate. So before the scores come up, a question for you. What did I tell you to ask me about? Right, the rupee. So Sher Shah Suri was the first person who came up with a silver coin called the rupee, and that rupiah, which is why we... Simple question, why was that coin called a rupiah? What's the funda behind the name? The first hand I saw was the boy in the blue shirt. Yes, let's get a mic to you. Your name, college name, and the answer.
My name is Saurabh and college is CIMP Patna. It is because that is of silver.
And?
That's why it is called rupiah, is because that coin is of silver.
Got it, but what does silver have to do with rupiah?
Because in Sanskrit, rupiah stands for silver.
Which is what I wanted. Silver is rupa in Sanskrit, so a coin made out of silver. Please give him a chocolate is the rupiah. And let's take a look at the scores. Okay, we had some movement here and there. A was leading, but on the back of those 45, we have a new leader. We'll begin from the bottom and go up. Team 6 got an unfortunate minus on investor. They're at minus 15. Team E is still on 10, Army Institute of Management, Kolkata. 15 points to Team B, which is Department of Business Administration, University of Kalyani. At this stage, third with 35 points is Sister Nivedita University, Kolkata. Second, the leaders before this round, Team A with 40. The new leaders with 65 points is IMI Bhubaneswar. Round of applause for all teams. Very, very nice. You got a cheering section there. Very nice. I hope they give you more reasons to cheer. Let me remind you, 2 teams go directly. The third team or the fourth team, depending on the highest score across all 4 semifinals, can also qualify. All right, let's move on back to the quiz. Slogan identification, one of my favorite rounds because we tend to think of brands and logos. Sometimes we forget that very interesting taglines exist as well. We began with Team A for the previous round, the non-buzzer round. So now we will begin with Team F and we will go counterclockwise. We'll reverse the order. F, E, D, C, B, A. Points are plus 20 for a right answer, no negatives for an incorrect answer. 30 seconds time for the first team to whom the question is asked. If it is passed, and we will be strict about this, note thinking time, you pick up the mic and answer. It is slightly easier because there are no negatives. So just say what you want to say. The first team gets 30 seconds, that's for sure. All right, audience, we will come to you if they don't get it. I was told yesterday I gave out some 60 chocolates when I was supposed to give out 40. So hopefully they have 60 today and there are about 50-55 more chocolates coming your way throughout the day. Team F, your direct coming up on screen now. My word is my bond. If all the teams agree, I will give a clue. Does any team say no to a clue? Nobody is blocking hints. This is the tagline or the slogan of a very famous stock exchange. Team F.
Arshad Mehta.
Stock exchange. Team E. But that's a very interesting answer, by the way. My word is my bond, Harshad Mehta. Famous Indian quotes. By the way, I thought that Pratik Gandhi was brilliant in 1992 scam, but discussion for another day. Team E, perhaps in an entertainment quiz. Team E, past question, can't give you time. Whose tagline or slogan is this?
Bombay Stock Exchange.
Not really. Team D. Quickly, answer or say pass?
NSE.
The National Stock Exchange. Team C.
MCX.
Not the MCX. We're going through all Indian stock exchanges now. Team B. Past question, quickly. Passing. Team A. It was your direct, right? Team F. Going to the audience. The lady in the red top. Yes. Red, pink, I don't know. Bad with colors. But you, yes. Mic to you. Your name, college name and answer.
My name is Swati Singh. I am from Shri Shiksha College, London Stock Exchange.
Chocolate for you. This is the London Stock Exchange. If you see at the bottom, it says dictum meum pactum, which in Latin means my word is my bond, right? The other famous Bond from England, the first being James Bond. Right? Bad joke. Okay. No points to anybody, but the question will go back to team F because nobody got it. आपका भला सबकी भलाई. Shh. Team F. It's a good question to ask in the eastern region. आपका भला सबकी भलाई. Again, not a Harshad Mehta quote. You have 30 seconds, so 10, 12 seconds more. And no negatives, so please feel free to guess. From the world of banking. Last 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1.
SBI.
SBI, no. Team E. Past question, so a little quickly.
PNB.
PNB, no. Team D.
Bandhan Bank.
Will fetch you 20 points. Bandhan Bank, 20 points to Team D. And the next question, by the law of infinite bounds, goes to Team C. Kosha Mulo Dandaha, which is a Sanskrit phrase which translates to treasury is the root of administration. Whose motto is this? Prominently visible on the seal or the crest of this thing, whatever it is. Do all the teams agree to a clue? Everybody okay with the clue? This is something to do with the Indian government. It's a government entity, let's call it that. Team C.
RBI.
Sorry?
RBI.
RBI. Nice guess, but no. Team B. Past question, a little quickly. Passes to A.
ED.
The Enforcement Directorate. Nice. The Danda definitely fits, but no. Passes to F. So far we've had RBI and ED. And you said RBI. Okay. RBI, pass and ED. You have a guess? Past question, Team F? No? Team E. Kind of guessable. No? Passes to Team D. Your chance to pick up 20 points, one after the other. Government entity. 3, 2, and 1. Take a guess.
SEBI.
Not SEBI. It was your direct, right? Going to the audience, I'll go to the boy here. Please stand up. Let's get a mic to him. Boy, young man, whatever you prefer to call yourself. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Kautilya quote. Yes.
Hello.
What's your name?
I am Biswajit from Future Institute Engineering Management, and the answer is Income Tax Department of India.
The Income Tax Department of India is correct. As you can see there, right below the Ashoka lion pillar, let's give him a chocolate, please. Kosha Mulo Dandaha, treasury is the root of administration. It's the engine on which the entire government or the entire administration runs? Very nice answer, by the way. I hope you will be on stage at some point. Moving on, this was a question for team C. Nobody got it, so it goes back to you. Easy question. Whose slogan or tagline is central to you since 1911? Team C. Very, very workable question.
RBI.
RBI, second time in succession. Not the RBI, Team B. I know why they said RBI, by the way. Team B. Not guessing, no negatives?
Central Bank of India.
Central Bank of India. 20 points to Team B. Central to you since 1911. Team B gets 20. And the next question, this was question number 4. So question 5 goes to Team A. Apno ka bank. Team A. Obviously a bank. Team A.
UCO Bank.
UCO Bank. Passes to F.
Axis Bank.
Sorry?
Axis Bank.
Axis. Passes to E. I want to see what answers we get. Passes to E. Quickly, pass question.
PNB.
Okay. D.
ICICI Bank.
All right. And C.
SBI.
SBI. It was, what guess do you have? Go ahead, B.
Kotak Mahindra Bank.
Okay, let's take a look. It was RBL, not RBI. This is RBL. Nobody answered RBL, right? Do you know what RBL stands for? RBL Bank is like a very, very silly name to give because it actually stands for Ratnakar Bank Limited Bank. RBL Bank earlier used to be the Ratnakar Bank Limited. So nobody answered RBL, you said RBI, right? So no points to anybody. The last question, you got 2 in succession. So it will go to Team B now. Health hai to life hai. Team B. This is obviously, it's obvious what sector this is from. I want to know whose slogan this is. Team B. Quickly, please. You have about 10 seconds more.
HDFC Life.
HDFC Life, all right. Team A, this is like an auction. Everybody will say something now. Team A, fast question, can't give you time.
LIC.
Not LIC. LIC is very, very famous. Team F.
ICI Prudential.
ICICI Prudential. Team E. Fast question, can't give you so much time. Take a guess. Health hai to life hai. No? Passes to D.
SBI Life.
SBI Life. Okay. Passes to C.
HDFC Life.
HDFC Life. Somebody said HDFC Life? You already said that, right? Let's take a look. This is Cigna TTK Health Insurance. Health hai to life hai. Nobody gets points. I'll go to the audience with a question. And what did I tell you to remind me about? Any question? Do you remember? No? I'll ask you a fresh question then. No worries. Before the scores come up, let's ask you a question. So yesterday we had a question on the Indian 2000 rupee note, which of course, as you all know, this is a series, the new series of notes. So this is a series which has got various things which are important to India, let's call it that. So the 2000 rupee note has got the Mangalyaan on it. The 500 rupee note has got the Red Fort on it. I want you to tell me what very, very famous monument related to a major or related to one of the religions practiced in India will you find on the 200 rupee note. The first hand I saw go up was his. Let's get a mic to the third row. Your name, college name, and the answer.
Hello, I'm Avinash from ICFI Business School, Kolkata, and the answer is Sachi Stupa if I'm wrong.
The Sachi Stupa is correct. A chocolate to him. And do we have the scores? Let's flash the scores. Lovely. We have 3 teams rather 4 teams within striking distance of each other. F is still on -15. Army Institute of Management, Kolkata is on 10. Department of Business Administration, University of Kalyani has moved up to 35, which is really, really good. 5 points ahead of them is the early leaders in the quiz, IIM Bodh Gaya with 40. 10 points ahead of them, or rather 15 points ahead of them, is Sister Nivedita University, Kolkata with 55. Holding on to a 10-point lead is IMI Bhubaneswar with 65. Round of applause for all 6 of them. And we will move into round 4. We had a schedule which was roughly finish the first semi-final by 12:15, second by 1:15, send everybody for lunch, then 2:15 to 3:15 and 3:15 to 4:15. Very, very happy to tell you that we are bang on time, and thank you so very much for being good teams and making that happen. We've looked at the scores. Let's take a look at the last round, not the 4th round, the last round. Round 5 is no options questions. This is the last frontier, 12 questions to go. We have a nice bit of excitement built into this round. The first 6 questions are regular questions. We will begin with A, go across to F, plus 25 if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong, infinite bounds method of passing. But that's a little too boring for a semi-final at the National Financial Literacy Quiz. So the last 6 questions, questions 7 to 12, will again be on the buzzer. The first team that buzzes, plus 25 if you get it right, minus 25 if you get it wrong, in which case I go to the second team who has buzzed, plus 15 if you get it right on the second shot, minus 15 if you get it wrong on the second shot, and we go across to the audience for an audience question. The rules are clear. When we finish 6 questions, there is a slide which tells you that the buzzer round begins now. So it's a kind of a marker for you and me both. And we will have safety slides which remind you to put your finger on the buzzer before each question, 7 to 12. Rules are clear to everyone? Let me remind you, the top 2 teams from this round go across into the national final at the Navi Mumbai campus of the NISM. It's a beautiful campus. I don't know whether you've seen that video in the morning before I reached here. It's one of the most fantastic campuses that I've been to. I was fortunate enough to go there last year when we had the national finale of this very quiz, the earlier season, and I was blown away. And I told them that the next time I come, I don't want to come only for the 2 days. I want accommodation for a week. I'll come and stay and enjoy the rest of the week, right? But yes, that's at stake. Plus, your incentive to maximize your score in this is also the fact that we have 3 regional round prizes in this quiz. What does that mean? You might have seen that there is a total of a whopping 21 lakh rupees worth of prizes distributed throughout this season of the National Financial Literacy Quiz. A part of that got distributed yesterday for the undergraduate cohort. Here also, from the 4 semi-finals, the team which finishes with the highest score out of the semi-finals takes home a prize of 40,000 rupees between the 2 students. The team which comes second across all 4 semi-final scores takes home a prize of 30,000 rupees among the 2 of you. And the team which comes third takes home a prize of 20,000 rupees between the 2 students. So in addition to qualifying, you might want to maximize your score because it will give you a chance for some more pocket money as well. All rules are clear. We will begin with team A. And please stay quiet until we finish. I will ask you 2 questions at the end, 2 chocolates as a bonus, right? Team A, question for you, 30 seconds on the direct, no time on the pass. Here's your question. Which Hindu deity is the Lord of Wealth and the master of celestial beings called Yakshas and Yakshinis who serve as guardians of his treasures and celestial kingdom? Team A.
Kuber.
Kuber will fetch you 25 points. This is Kuber, as you can see, extremely roly-poly and happy looking because obviously a lot of wealth. 25 to team A. Next question to team B. Launched in 2004, which was the first ever digital wallet in India, and there's a big clue, the name of that wallet differs by just 1 letter from that element in the periodic table which has the atomic number 8. Chemistry and finance. So if you kind of remember your high school chemistry and you can do hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, etc., etc. Number 8 is an element, a very important element by the way. The name of the wallet differs with just one letter from the name of the element, team B. All that chatter was to give them time to think.
Oxygen wallet.
Will fetch you 25 points. You knew the periodic table, right? You did hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is correct. 25 points to team B. Very, very nice. Let's hope this keeps going. 25 points to teams. Team C, your chance to hold on to your lead. Here's your question. If I'm not mistaken, they were on 40, so they are tied with you on 65 now, right? Here's your question coming up. What does a Sharpe ratio measure in mutual funds? Team C. Straight up, mutual funds, finance, definition. What does a Sharpe ratio measure?
Something related to volatility.
Something related to volatility. Any other better answer? Okay, let's go all the way around and see what answers we get. Team D. This is a nice question to go all the way around. We'll go all the way around and see who tells me what. Team D, pass question.
Sir, it measures market premium with respect to standard deviation.
Market premium with respect to standard deviation. What about you, team E?
So risk adjusted returns.
Risk adjusted returns. Okay, team F. When you give me time to play with, I can be a little flexible. Team F. Pass question, I can't give you time. No? Passes to A. Want to take a guess?
Return exceeding market risk premium.
Okay, what about B?
Adjusted risk premium.
All right, let's take a look. Risk adjusted return, which is what team E said. Round of applause for them. 25 points to team E. I wanted to see who went closest, and of course, they were the people who mentioned it first. Team E gets 25, and the next question will go to team F. The first standardized metal coins. Coin, of course, is a major part of our currency in day-to-day life. The first metal coins were created in the ancient kingdom of Lydia in the 7th century BC. Lydia lies in which present-day country? All right. Do any of the teams say no to a clue? Can I give a clue? All teams? Okay. It's a country with whom we are not very friendly at the moment, for certain reasons. Big enough clue, team F.
Pakistan.
Saying we are not very friendly with Pakistan would be like saying that, you know, I am not very fat. So, which is not Pakistan. Pakistan is a different kettle of fish altogether. Team, we'll have a good discussion about Pakistan during the lunch break. Team A.
South Africa.
Not South Africa, Team B. South Africa we are very friendly with. Cyril Ramaphosa and Narendra Modi ji were, buddies during the recent G7 summit. Team B.
Turkey.
Will fetch you 25 points. Beautiful answer. This is Turkey, as they call themselves now, or Turkey. And of course, Lydia was a region which falls in modern day Turkey. Turkey, of course, because of their proximity to the very nice country that they mentioned, is not good friends with us, and they seem to be on the opposite side of all the arguments that we seem to be having. They have changed their name now. They call themselves like how Orissa calls themselves Odisha now, which is the original name. So Turkey is the English name. They call themselves Turkiye now. Potato, potato. 25 points to team B. I think that brings us to the fifth question, which is for team C, right? Team C, your question. What is the decentralized digital ledger technology that powers cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin called? Team C. Audience, please keep it down. I can hear stuff.
Blockchain.
Will fetch you 25. Blockchain it is. And the reason why it's called a blockchain is because quite literally it looks like a chain of blocks of information which are encrypted. That's why it's called a blockchain. 25 points to team C. The last question, which is not on the buzzer, for team D. Which major global conflict which happened in 1990-1991 during that period caused a very, very bad worsening of India's balance of payments crisis, the BOP as we call it. Why? Because there was a sharp spike in oil prices and there were huge disruptions to remittances as well. I'm looking for a two-word name. Very, very famous global conflict. As usual, the one country which you will always find in most global conflicts was also there. I want the name of the conflict. Team D. It's your direct, so you get 30 seconds to think. Other teams, keep your answers ready. 1990-91, by the way, was when I was in 9th class, ancient history. Yes, Team D, your question. I need an answer now. No negatives, take a guess. I'll give you 3 seconds more. 3, 2, and 1. Team E. Take a guess, pass question.
So is it bubble.com?
Bubble.com, you said no. Team F. Pass question quickly, please. Pass. Team A. Passing to Team B.
Iraq's invasion of Kuwait.
Can you give me a two-word answer? Whose direct was it? It was your direct, right? Okay, let's move to Team C.
Khadi Sankat.
Which, the Khadi Sankat is what I said. Gulf War is what I was looking for. Iraq's invasion of Kuwait was what started it. The Gulf War was when US got involved, which is the clue I was trying to give. 25 points to Team C. The Gulf War will fetch them 25. Crucial 25 before we hit the buzzers. Let's take a look at the rules for the buzzer. 7 to 12, 6 questions completely on the buzzer. 25 points plus 25 minus 25 for the first team, plus 15 minus 15 for the second. So 25 into 6 is 150 points at play, in theory. Usually it is up and down, not always up, but you know where you lie in terms of scores. After the 9th question, I'm going to give you a score update, right, with 3 questions to go. Let's go on to the buzzers. Fingers on your buzzers. Most of them are text questions. You don't have to wait for me to finish reading. You can buzz whenever you want. The moment somebody buzzes, I will ask them to answer. If nobody buzzes, I will keep on reading. Even after that, if no one buzzes, I'll give a couple of clues. After that, whoever gets it can buzz. Clear? Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 1 is this. What trading method uses pre-programmed rules like volume-weighted average price? One was fastest. One quickly into the mic.
Algo trading.
Will fetch you 25. 25 points to Team A. This is algorithmic trading or algo trading, like you said. Very nice answer. Let me reset the buzzers. 3 and 2 had also buzzed, but slightly slower. Did you have the same answer? All right. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. EBITDA stands for, one was fastest again. Yes, one.
Amortization.
Will fetch you 25. Very, very nice. A quiz is very interesting because it is just like a test match. Speaking of test matches, there's an interesting one happening in England. But a quiz is just like a test match. There is an ebb and a flow. There are phases in which one team will be Havi, as we say, they'll be dominant. There are phases in which the other side strikes back. So there was a phase in which C was on a roll. They picked up 3 15-pointers on a row. One is now clawing back with 2 25-pointers, one after the other. So it's a battle royale, very nice, worthy of a Kolkata East Region semi-final. Let's see what the 9th question is. Let's show you the answer, of course. Amortization will fetch them 25. And the next question is on the buzzer again. Fingers on your buzzers. Here's your question. What is the name of the price chart representation which shows the opening, High. Team 5
Candlesticks.
will fetch you 25 points. Very, very nice. It's called a candlestick chart. Very, very good. Remind me to ask you a question about candlestick charts for the audience question at the end of this round, or the end of these questions, I think. You will have a score for me. Is it ready already? Okay, brilliant. Let's show you the scores. I hope you gave 25 to team E. Oh, lovely. Look at these scores. 115 apiece to 1 and 3. Both Gaya and Bhubaneswar locked in battle for top honors. Let me remind you, the top 2 teams go through. Plus, there are regional winners' prizes at stake as well. Behind them, 1 or 2 questions behind, 85 to team B. 1, 2 and 3 are really going at it, like we say, tooth and nail. 60 to team E, 55 to team D, and minus 15 to team F, who picked up an unfortunate negative. Very good. Let's go back to the buzzers. Last 3 questions to play. Lots of prizes and qualifications at stake. I will ask you a question about the candlesticks later, but for now, here's your question. All teams, fingers on buzzers. Here's your question. What error attributes wins to skill but blames losses on bad luck or external factors? Anybody buzzing? We all learn in finance and in money matters, we all learn about cognitive biases, about errors. This is one of those. It says that whenever we win, whenever we are good, it is because we are skillful, but whenever we suffer losses, it is because naseeb achha nahi tha. Anybody buzzing? Nobody buzzing? All right, going to the audience for a chocolate. Anybody trying? Yes. Take a guess. What is your name? We'll get a mic to you.
Good morning, sir. I am from Amity University, Kolkata.
Okay.
Is it probability?
Not probability. Yes. One last chance to the boy at the back. There's a mic right next to you.
Krishna Pathak, I am Calcutta. Isn't it self-attribution error?
Let's take a look. Self-serving bias. Fair enough. We'll give you a chocolate. Self-serving bias is what I was looking for. As you can see there, this is what happens when I play badminton as well. When I win, it's because I am the best. When I don't, it is because the opponent was cheating. The court was too small. Too much wind was there, etc., etc. Nobody gets points. Buzzers are reset. Last 2 questions to go. Fingers on your buzzers. Here's the 11th question. Which European city is home to the world's largest diamond exchange by volume, handling almost 90% of the global rough diamond trade? European city. 2 plus 25 minus 25.
Antwerp.
Plus 25. Very, very nice. Bigger round of applause. It was a good answer. This is Antwerp, which is the diamond capital of the world. And what that means is, with that 25, they are on 110. A is on 115. B is on 115. And they are on 110. 1 question to go. 2 spots in the national finale at stake. Only 2 teams can go through from here directly. If the third team, if they are high enough in the order, they can go through as well. Just as a rule of thumb, a pointer, the 9th and the 10th team which went through yesterday, the 10th team had 95. That does not have any meaning for today, but I'm just giving you an idea. 95 points was the last qualifier yesterday. All right? You have the scores. You gave 25 to team B. Brilliant. Fingers on your buzzers, so you all know where and what you have to do. Question coming up now. Which short-term instrument is issued by corporations to raise funds? Team 5.
Money market.
Money market. All right. I'm asking you which short-term instrument.
Instrument would be like debenture.
All right, I heard money market and debenture. Team 1 had buzzed, plus I'm not saying whether they're right or wrong. What's your answer?
Commercial paper.
All right, let's take a look. Commercial papers, plus 15 to team 1, minus 25 to team E. And that brings us to the end of the first semi-final here in Kolkata, the Eastern Regional Round of NFLQ 2025. While the scores are being updated, Let me ask you a question about something that I noticed during the finals. So we all saw that they answered a question on the candlestick charts, right? So the candlestick chart was actually pioneered way back in ancient Japan by a merchant who used to deal in a certain kind of commodity. And because he was so successful at pioneering this candlestick approach, his family became the richest family in Japan at one point of time, and they went on to handling the finances of the entire treasury of the Emperor of Japan as well. My question to you is, what very, very basic essential commodity did that Japanese merchant trade in? Let me go to the lady who raised her hand first. Ma'am, we'll get a mic to you. Your name, institution, and your answer.
I'm Dr. Smita Datto, affiliated to EILM Kolkata.
Okay.
Paddy.
Rice or paddy is correct. Round of applause for ma'am. That's a chocolate to her as well. He was a rice merchant. He used to trade in huge quantities of rice. And while trying to make sure that he tracked the movements of rice was big in those days, right? The way crude oil is now. When he used those candlestick charts to measure and track prices, he found out that he could perform much better than any of his competitors. Went on to become one of the richest families in Japan, handled the treasury of the Emperor of Japan as well. And surprisingly, the candlestick approach was lost to the world for almost 300 years until somebody in the London financial market stumbled upon it, started using it. His colleagues gave him a lot of bad words because it was too tough to understand according to them, but now it's used by people all over the world. That brings us to the score update. Let's take a look at the scores. Right on time, very, very nice. 2 teams qualify. Before we show you the scores, this is one of my favorite ads. By the way, this gentleman you see on screen, he happens to be a quizzer like you as well.
এবার না চেকের চিকচিক না রিফান্ডের আশায় দিন গোনা, কারণ জানুয়ারি 2016 থেকে আইপিও পেমেন্টস চেকে নয়, শুধু অ্যাসবাতে হবে। সেবি, প্রত্যেক ইনভেস্টরের শক্তি।
Lovely. Let's show you the scores.
IPO.
Very, very nice. Before we go on to the people who won, we will start with the team number 6 and then we will work our way upwards. Round of applause to Naba Baliganj Mahavidyalaya Kolkata at F. They finished in the negative but really strong performance in the proctored round. Congratulations. All the best for the next time that you participate. Ahead of them on 35 is Army Institute of Management Kolkata. Round of applause for team E. I think if not for that minus 25, they would have been in 3rd or 4th position at the moment. 4th at this point with 55 points is Sister Nivedita University Kolkata. Round of applause for them. Finishing 3rd on the back of an answer in the nick of time, 110 to Department of Business Administration, University of Kalyani. The quiz was so nicely poised that if they had answered, if team B had buzzed and answered, they would have been first and there would have been a tie for second because both teams were on 115. But the happiest people at this point in time will be team C because without taking a risk, they are going to the National Institute of Securities Markets campus in Navi Mumbai for the national finale. 115 for team C. IMI Bhubaneswar will qualify and of course, marching in to the semi-finals or rather the finals is the Indian Institute of Management Bodh Gaya with 130. Round of applause. I know for sure that 4 people from Bodh Gaya will be in the national finals because their juniors have qualified yesterday as well, if I remember correctly. So congratulations. Round of applause for all teams. You can carry on down. We will quickly change the table names and we will have the next 6 teams on stage. Congrats to all of you. I hope you were happy with the way you performed. You can carry on down. Thank you so much.